Can you just summarise the state of the Portuguese market as we're here in Portugal for this plenary?
I mean, we've had an interesting discussion inside on the first panel, discussing precisely the Portuguese cover bond market at this moment. Some key takeaways, I would say, let's say ESG cover bonds, for instance. It seems a bit too early for Portuguese issuers to issue such an instrument. A combination of factors, starting with an absence of a critical mass of green assets in the bank's balance sheets, sometimes some insufficiency in terms of building energy performance data, and not least the economic incentive. It seems that the premium for banks to issue ESG cover bonds, it's simply not there. Now, this shouldn't let us forget a crucial point, which is the cover bond has been with the Portuguese banking system through thick and thin now for nearly 18 years. Even though during those days where the those very tight times where during the sovereign debt crisis, the cover bond was the most cost-efficient collateral to be used for Eurosystem operations in a period where the ECB essentially was the lender of first and only resort. Of course, it remains as such now in the present day. In the present day, the cover bond is a central piece of any bank's capital markets funding toolbox, because markets eventually reopened. Yes, so we even had what seemed at a time as a comeback in 2017. Yes, 2017. It was short-lived, yes. Reasons for that have been already widely discussed. An accommodative ECB monetary policy, the rampant requirement to issue alternative instruments to comply with MREL requirements and other regulatory requirements. And, of course, we must not forget the rise in bank deposits, in particular during those years of the pandemic where, households were much more about saving than spending. I mean, but there seem to be some green shoots, as it were, in the sense that Portuguese cover bonds issuers seem to have been back in the market for the last 2 years. Last year we had 4 issuances from 2 different issuers, and this time there's a new issuer that joined the bandwagon, Novo Banco, early in the year. We've had 3 issuances so far. So the question remains: is this for good? Well, there are reasonable grounds to believe so. ECB is slowly but surely leaving the room, as it were. Compliance with MREL requirements seem to be entering in some sort of a steady state, which is more about the refinancing the existing outstanding issuances as they mature. And we must not forget that cover bond is, especially for programs that are now AAA, in the AAA territory, constitute a compelling instrument to fund longer-term assets. So we shall see, but I think the signs are good.
So broadly, similar kind of issuance next year and potentially green next year, or is it too early for that?
I think it's too early. My money is no.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.